Hello my wonderful people, Lisa the Russian is here as always. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another day here in wild Siberia. It's not really wild because we are in Irkutsk city. They call it as the capital of East Siberia. So I'm staying here for a few days before my epic adventure to the southern area of Baikal Lake. I came a few days ago from Siberia Irkutsk, the city that locates in the North Baikal, on aeroplane. So let's go with me guys and I will show you around. I was really lucky this time because I stayed just here in this beautiful historical building located in downtown of Irkutsk. And this is a main street of Irkutsk city. It is Ulica Karla Marksa. It is amazing to stay in a city center, but I can tell you that this street is pretty busy, and on Friday and Saturday night there are so many bars and restaurants and it was a bit noisy, but at the same time it's so nice and beautiful here. I came from Siberia Irkutsk city where we had a -20 temperature, and today in Irkutsk, look what an amazing spring day. It's a +1 and for me it feels really warm. That is it guys, Siberian starts coffee. Let's check that out. It is very cozy Stars coffee. Look at this guys, it's pretty cute, and also they give a free small flowers because today is a Women's Day, 8th of March. For the convenience, here in Irkutsk they have special walking route which goes with this green light along the city. This is a very beautiful crossroad, and this building that you can see right now, it is Baikal University. Honestly, before visiting Irkutsk, I didn't know that they have a whole university with name of Baikal. And just like this, I came to the park with the main statue of Lenin of Irkutsk. In my opinion, it is cute Lenin because he's kind of friendly and his pose is kind of motivational and inspiring with this raising hand. In other towns in Russia, Lenin usually looks more brutal than this one. After visiting Siberia Irkutsk and North Baikal area, my first impression of Irkutsk was that snow is not clean anymore. Look at this guy. So this is what I meant. This is typical Russian snow in Moscow and in a big town, is that in the end of the spring it gets very dusty like this, and it's probably not the best time to visit Irkutsk because we call this time of the year межсезонье, the time in the middle of two seasons. Soon it will melt and the road will be clean again, and after that it will be very pretty again. This is how it happens every year in Russia. I can't believe it guys, but I found a real car from patriotic Russian meme. That car that brings a rocket and it says "Na Washington," which means to Washington. This is insane. Like, what's going on here in Irkutsk? Like, obviously we have some crazy patriotic people here in Russia, but it's kind of too much, you know? But at the same time, guys, I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying to share a real situation here in Russia and show you how it really is, and some things that I like and I don't like. Look at this, guys. I found another crazy Siberian brand. It is MC Burger fast food. Look at this wonderful green grass. I like how many people today with flowers. Probably we need some flowers in the type of Siberia. Just makes our life a bit brighter. Just now I came to the most beautiful place of Irkutsk city. This place called 130 Kvartal. It's a historical village place that's been renovated, and now it has very beautiful old architecture. And here they have a statue of animal Babur. It's a symbol of Irkutsk. It's a pantera or tiger or kind of a mystical animal. This is a historical version. It looked more like a tiger, and now it's kind of a big black cat. Historically, this place was an outskirts of Irkutsk city, but with time, the government decided to create a special walk-in touristy zone here, and now it is a must-see place here in Irkutsk. It's very beautiful here. I just came to the very cute souvenir shop to see what do they sell here in Irkutsk part of Siberia. Let me show you this one, guys. It is beyond cuteness. Look at this little fluff with lashes. I love this one. This one is very cute. I really like that here in Baikal area they have everything with Baikal seals. It's very, very, very cute. It was not really cheap, but it was really nice, high quality souvenir shop. So I bought myself this Nerpa mittens. It was $20, but I guess it worth it. And also I bought 4 pairs of Nerpa socks to give it as a present to my family. This street ends with a big nice shopping mall. It's called Modny Kvartal, a fashionable quarter, and I guess it's a nice central shopping mall that people likes to go to. It's very Moscow vibes because it has a few big brands. They have Golden Apple. Oh look, they decorated it for spring with some flowers. It's pretty busy day today because it is 8th of March. Oh wow, look at it. They have a big fountain in the middle and they put here beautiful balloons. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah. They have an 8th March celebration today, so I can see there's some workshops and photo shoots, and loud music. The Burger King is just slammed. Look how many people today here in the food court. The Burger King just having a line of people. So there is a Вкусная точка. They have very artistic corridors to the bathroom in this shopping mall. Look at this, guys. Like an art gallery. On these streets, not all buildings were built here initially. Some buildings were relocated to the street from other areas of Irkutsk. And what surprised me the most is that literally how many wooden objects Irkutsk has as a city. It's a very unique situation because in other Russian cities it's not like that. For your information, Irkutsk is an ancient Siberian town. It was established in 1661, so it's more than 360 years old. That's why it has very unique style and architecture here. This building is pretty epic. I love traveling in Russia because Russia is a very old country, right? And our city has been built in different Russian era history. We have very ancient towns like Suzdal, which is 1,000 years old, and Irkutsk, which is like 360 years old. And it will feel and look absolutely different. And kind of Moscow is also a very ancient town, so it combines all architectural style. And Severobaikalsk, the city I just visited, it was built in Soviet time in 1970, so it has very distinct Soviet vibe. So it's very interesting to visit different Russian cities because They are all different. You see that it can be a little bit dangerous here in Irkutsk because of big sasulki on the roofs. It can hit your head, so it's better to not walk closer to these old buildings because they have this slope roof. This is crazy, guys. Let's look at this abandoned old house. Wow, it seems like they do not clean shit here. Wow, still Christmas trees. Wow, look at this, guys. Completely destroyed old house. Oh, it's been burned. So that's why it's abandoned. Oh my god, wild dogs just crossing the streets. Oh my god. Is this normal? I don't know. I'm still following the green line and walking on the second main street in Irkutsk city. Guess the name? Lenin Street. What a surprise, right? And here they have a very beautiful building of Russian bank. Here on the facade you can read Russian letters. It says Gosbank CCCP, the government bank of USSR. This is city administration of Irkutsk. Городская дума. This pink house is too positive for the Irkutsk city. It's very cute. I came to the truly historical place here in Irkutsk. It's because on this street they have 3 big churches. Behind me you can see big Catholic cathedral, and over there they have 2 very old and beautiful Russian Orthodox churches. This is the famous church of Irkutsk city. If you will Google Irkutsk, you will probably see this one. And there are many paintings outside. It's not very typical for Orthodox church. Usually they have those kind of paintings only inside of the church. And I can hear praying sounds from here. Probably they have a liturgy going on right now, like a praying session. Собор Богоявления. Even here they have a QR code you can scan and learn about this place. After a long walk, I came to another side of river walk of Angara River. Some ducklings swimming there. The river is not frozen and it's a wide river. On the camera the water seems very gray and dark, but I can tell you that it's actually pretty clean. It's maybe a few meters deep and I can see the bottom from here. This place called Moscow Gates. It looks old, but actually it's a new built Moscow Gates because the historical one, the previous one, were destroyed and they decided to build a modern version. The weather starts to get colder again. So I almost made a full circle around downtown of Irkutsk, so we can go back to my street. The public bus doesn't work. Туалет не работает. I wanted to show you this crazy old Russian house. I don't know if you can see this in a camera, but I can tell you that it's literally shifted on one side. It's not standing straight. It's literally has an angle. And look how low those windows are. Finally, my friends, I'm trying famous booze. I ordered 3 different ones, one with cheese, one with vegetables, and one with meat. Oh, there is a meat fatty liquid inside. The meat one tastes as a big Russian dumplings, but with a bit rough meat inside. Wow, that is actually delicious, but it's so fulfilling. It's a cheese one. It is so nice. Also, I ordered chicken shashlik. This is how it comes, but I cannot eat it. I really struggle with food here in Irkutsk, so in my taste, this plain bread tastes better than this chicken. I'm walking back to my apartment and on the way to my house. Here is local Irkutsk Arbat Street. A street without cars where you can just walk. But I don't know why street lights doesn't work and it's a bit dark here. A little bit. It reminds me Arbat and Milionka quarters in Vladivostok. It's a pretty nice place, but somehow it is very dark. This is still my way home, and this is a look of average street here in Irkutsk. A bit sketchy, isn't it? So this is a town where I would not like to walk at night because all this architecture looks pretty scary. Just look at this sketchy building, guys, and look what I found. I don't want to get closer because maybe it's dangerous, but I think this is the place where he lives. He has a coral. My God, poor little thing. Why are you living here just on a dirty floor? This is very bad. He's just sleeping over there on the ground on some kind of a very old dirty mattress. I don't know, I just want to cry. But I cannot do nothing because he has a collar. He has an owner. I made it home safely. And this is my apartment where I have been staying for a few days here in Irkutsk city. Let me show you the view. It has very bright signs outside, so it was a bit difficult to sleep here. So let me share with you guys my honest thoughts about life in Irkutsk. First of all, I want to say that it was really interesting to visit a new town, but would I recommend you to come to Irkutsk as your first Russian town? Absolutely not. I would not like to live here because I guess it's just not my vibe of the town. I felt pretty rough here. I met a lot of rough-looking Russian people, so if you want to experience typical tough Russia, you can come to Irkutsk. I don't know, maybe it's just my opinion, but you traveled a lot with me, guys, on my channel, and we visited here a few different places. So even in Vorkuta city, I felt like more clean and safe than here in Irkutsk. Vorkuta is Soviet abandoned city, and Irkutsk, it's a big city here in Siberia. I like how cheap it is here because in cafes and restaurants, the prices are much cheaper than in Moscow, which is really nice. And in supermarkets, in shops, food price, I think the same as Moscow. And also taxi and transport also very cheap. Also, I really like that here in Irkutsk, it's more closer to the Far East and to Asia, and it has some Asian vibes. It has Chinese foods in the supermarkets. It has some Asian people. Today I met a few Chinese tourists, and it just all reminds me of my hometown Vladivostok. Well, that was my pretty honest opinion about Irkutsk city. what is your thoughts, guys, after watching this video? You can let me down below in the comments. And I can say that my journey is not over yet. Tomorrow I'm leaving Irkutsk and I'm going to go on a tour around south of the Lake Baikal, where we're going to see huskies, probably the Baikal seal. We will do ice skating on the lake and do a lot of crazy stuff. So if you want to follow Lisa the Russian on my adventures around Baikal, you can subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my videos and watching them all. Thank you so much for staying with me until the very end, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye bye.